Hello there, my Gemini collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Geminis. Oh, my empathic Geminis. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bottom of the deck, there's the Scorpio vibes. The Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I don't feel like you're really bothered, worried, or overly concerned about something, but some of you are picking up like the external energies here. Someone isn't wanting to send you all that peace, love, and light energy, Geminis. So you're, whatever the fuck you're kind of focused on. It's some interesting energy here. King of Swords. There with the Ten of Wands. Look at that. You're more in this resolution energy. Damn, some of you Geminis, someone has you working hard, or some of you, the fact that you're just sitting there like doing your own fucking thing makes all the difference. Who the fuck is in that Nine of Swords energy with you Geminis? Scorpio, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, there with the Ace of Pentacles. Someone knows something, but they're not saying anything. Yeah, this feels like so secondary when it comes to you Geminis. Geminis, mindfulness when it comes to the sort of energies that you're partaking in as well. So keep things more positive. Keep things more, what's the energy? Don't overwhelm yourself, because I don't feel like that overwhelming vibe is yours. But I do feel like someone's trying to send that sort of negative energy your way. There you are, ever the optimist, Gemini. So hopefully that's the vibe that you're in. Stay golden, Geminis. The Balance, the Six of Pentacles. Unexpected blessings. Some of you, I feel like your astrology could be sending you some interesting sort of options or opportunities. There you are, Geminis. Geminis, I feel like work, love, life energy with you. But it's going to be imperative that you're focused on like the positive energy. There's the Queen of Cups. There's the Nine of Pentacles. There's the Seven of Cups. There's the Knight of Swords. There's the Two of Wands. So this is with regard to you Geminis with relationships or partnerships. Some of you have got the clarity you need. Seven of Cups just means you got a fucking decision to make. That's all Seven of Cups is. There's options, there's offers, there's opportunities. What are you more focused on? It's a choice. Some of you with regard to relationships or partnerships, I don't feel like you were like the main focus, or someone's cup was empty any fucking way. So with regard to like an emotional connection, I don't feel like there really was one there. So someone could have been trying to keep you stuck or stagnant. It feels like a distractor vibe, Geminis. You know you're pulling good energy when you got people trying to send that Nine of Swords vibe your way. But that Four of Wands energy with you. Trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, moving forward in a very interesting vibe here, Geminis. Take what's yours, leave what's not, Geminis. I feel like the Scorpio energy knows something, but someone isn't saying anything. Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands, there to the Ten of Cups, there to the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's in Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands energy. While you're here in this Nine of Cups. There with the Ten of Cups, there with the Wheel of Fortune. So, Geminis, who's getting readings on you? Who's cross-watching your readings? Who's interested in... For some of you Geminis, I feel like who's interested in whether you're dating or not with regard to options or opportunities with you. Those of you, when you kind of just pull focus back on yourself, you're mindful. So a lot of you, mindfulness when it comes to the sort of media, the sort of energies that you're sort of vibing in, right? So more positive music, more upbeat music, more Uh, Gemini, some of you maybe some watching some cheesy romantic movies, looking at things from a different perspective, always finding like the positive where most people just want to focus on the negative. Some of you Geminis are really good at this. Some of you, it's because you're just kind of doing your own thing. I don't feel like it's something that you're really like focused on. It's just your sort of vibe. So trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, what's interesting you now, what puts a smile on your face. Hopefully you're doing more things that make you happy. More of an emphasis on the positive, Geminis, instead of like stuck stagnant. Some of you, I feel like just making choices when it comes to your relationships or partnerships. I feel like whatever the hell that Ten of Cups is for you, once you sort of figure that out, then it makes all the sense in the world to you. But you got to understand yourself. That's what makes the difference. So you're going to have a lot of people making that sort of Ten of Cups promise, but what's their version of Ten of Cups? What's that even look like? That's why I feel, Gemini, some of you, it's almost like a contradictory type vibe with you. I don't feel like you're going to be single, but I also don't feel like that's your focus. Some of you could have been dealing with somebody that made promises of that Ten of Cups, but their cup was empty to begin with, so they didn't have the emotional capacity, or it wasn't the right emotional relationship or partnership for you anyway. How long are you going to stay stuck or stagnant before you go be happy? How long are you going to kind of stay stuck? I feel like the Scorpio vibe knows something, but they're not saying anything. You usually pull a King of Cups energy, Geminis. There's the Tower, there's the Eight of Wands, there's the Piscean Moon. Yeah, there's that King of Cups vibe. So some of you could be dealing with the water sign energy. You got Scorpio, you got Pisces energy here. Someone knows something, but they're not saying anything. That's why I feel like if you're waiting for a relationship or partnership, some of you mindfulness of that. There's like this androgyny energy on this. So Geminis, I don't know if this is necessarily romantic based with you or with regard to work options or opportunities. You've made choices. It's simply a matter of making choices here, Geminis. Some of you, I mean, really the power of positivity, Geminis. I know that sounds cheesy as fuck, but it really kind of is that energy, right? Listen to a few sad songs is okay, but if that's all you sort of keep on repeat, then that's not really gonna work. Some of you mindful of just sort of the vibes that you're taking in. Not everything has to be doom and gloom. Life is a wonderful amalgamation of highs and lows and lights and darks. Those of you with regard to creativity energy, it's kind of like that. Uh, and Geminis, you need to paint with all the colors in the rainbow. Okay? So, damn Geminis. The thing with you, that King of Cups energy, someone is just way too, like, the emotional energy on something. I feel like the Scorpio knows something, but they're not saying anything. So, Geminis, for some of you, this could be like secondary vibes with you. The Scorpio energy there with the Five of Swords. Someone is definitely sending you a lot of peace, love, and light, but at the same time, someone else is stuck in that Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands energy. Some of you with regard to relationship or partnership there at that Ten of Cups. If you're dating, date. Geminis, with the Ace of Cups energy there, definitely, whatever you're sort of feeling. If you're dating, you're dating. If you're not, you're not. Keep that heart chakra open. It is the power of positivity. That sort of counterbalances all that kind of light and darkness energy, Geminis. Geminis, for a lot of you, you know, if you ever watch the painters that start with a a dark canvas, and then they paint the light on instead of like those that start with like a white canvas, and they kind of put the shading in. I think it's going to be imperative that you're the one that brings in all that sort of the beautiful colors, the beautiful light, the beautiful sort of nuances here. Those of you that know color theory or understand color theory, those of you that understand like music theory, it's kind of like that energy. Geminis, it's like you're trying to write something very optimistic, but someone wants you to write it in like a minor key. Or some of you learning to use like a lot of the sort of diminished chords. But your kind of natural instinct is to keep it like nice, bright, and airy. Those of you newly single, those of you that aren't single, have been single for a while. Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands energy here. You're pulling some amazing energy. Someone isn't happy in a relationship or partnership. So Gemini, some of you mindful, if you start dating somebody or with regard to an option or an opportunity, the Scorpio vibe there, that King of Cups energy. Some of you avoid a very stuck, stagnant relationship or partnership. You're pulling some really good vibes, and someone don't like that. Someone don't like that. If you're a religious Gemini, stay prayed up. I feel like that brings about some interesting options or opportunities with you. Those of you studying like, those of you like the Greek classics, some of y'all, if you like the Egyptian sort of mythology, I like that for you. I feel like God has other plans. There's something rather interesting with regard to you here, Geminis. But you got to make some smart choices. So, mindful of the King of Cups. I feel like the Scorpio energy doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but someone's in that Scorpio vibe. Someone knows something, they're just not saying anything. So, some of y'all mindful of that situation. It's a matter of choice. That's all Seven of Cups is. Ooh, Gemini. Ooh, Gemini. If you don't know your value or worth, somebody else sure the fuck does, Geminis. Work, love, life. I don't know what your focus is, Geminis. Keep it positive. Keep it optimistic. This is like watercolor vibes as well, Geminis. There's almost like that muted energy on this. You're going to have choices. You're going to have choices. So some of you with regard to relationships, partnerships. Geminis, I normally tell Sagittarius someone needs to take communion, but maybe when it comes to you, maybe one of you need to take communion if there's some sort of a spiritual vibe going on here. Stay moisturized, stay hydrated. Wear your fucking sunscreen, Geminis. Put all that love, energy, and attention into yourself and see what happens. Over that, you got the World card. Mindfulness here, Geminis. A lot of cleansing energy. Some of y'all just mindful of a lot of the just the sort of negative energy here, Geminis. Watch your favorite astrologer. Those of you that watch your favorite astrologer. There's the Five of Pentacles. There's the Seven of Wands. There's the Two of Cups. There's a lot of relationships or partnerships that just aren't working out. I don't feel like that has a fucking thing to do with you, Geminis. But some of you mindful of the options or the opportunities when it comes to you. Some of you, I feel like it's just messy options or not very positive vibes. There's the Leo energy. Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Virgo vibe, King of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. They're with the Ten of Swords energy. Changing your perspective on something, Geminis. Changing your perspective on something. What kind of relationships or partnerships were you dealing with anyway, Geminis? So some of you, I feel like you're moving away from those stuck, stagnant options or opportunities. I don't feel like it's lack of, but some of you Geminis, it's like you could have choices and options and none of them be like a positive option or opportunity, right? Capricorn there with the Five of Wands. Those of you that aren't interested in dating, I feel like that makes the difference. Something don't work without your vibe. And there's Gemini not knowing what the fuck they want. So if you're very indecisive, Geminis, when it comes to options or opportunities, some of you when it comes to I feel like there's this energy of moderation with you as well, Geminis, that makes you rather interesting. This is why I don't feel like it's like lack of options or opportunities, but you're just like, you're not interested. There's something you're working out, you're figuring out, which is rather, this is like a positive sort of a diversion energy for you Geminis that keeps you on track. I like the Scorpio energy with you. But damn. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. The cup has a coaster. That's why I feel like with your dating, you feel optimistic about it. So it's like the mindfulness with regard to options or opportunities with you, Geminis. Geminis, go out there, do your thing. Whether you're dating or not, go to parties, go out, go to clubs, whatever the hell your sort of vibe is. Go have fun. Manifest in a positive energy. Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, there with the Emperor vibe. The Emperor, the Chariot, Archangel Michael vibes, there with the Sun, there with the Ten of Pentacles. Someone knows something, they're not saying anything. That's sort of Scorpio vibes. And Gemini, a lot of relationships or partnerships aren't really working out. I don't know how much of this has to do with your energy, Geminis, or in regard to like some of you, the choices and options or opportunities that you have. This is as complicated as maybe your sort of energy is, but some of you, it needs to be less complicated. I mean, I feel like trusting your intuition, especially those of you that's kind of learning to do that. So take what's yours and leave what's not. Don't muck up the energy. Some of you can overwhelm yourself staying like stuck or stagnant. So switch things the fuck up, right? It's okay to listen to a few sad songs, but if you're continually in that energy, it changes the vibes. So go kind of do your own thing, Geminis. A lot of new. But the new isn't overwhelming. The new isn't anything that's like there's no like dramatic energy with regard to this sort of vibe, Geminis. Watch your favorite astrologer as well, because Page of Pentacles is like Mercury retrograde vibes. Ace of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Damn, Geminis, if you don't know your value or worth, somebody else does. Whoever is interested in whether you're dating or what their sort of what sort of vibes you got going on, someone definitely feels like they missed out on an option or an opportunity. The King of Cups energy there, if you're dealing with a Scorpio vibe, the Scorpio knows something, but they're not saying anything. So some of you, that could be just a shit relationship or partnership. Don't wait around on the King of Cups, because the King of Cups is probably not a rather dependable option or opportunity for you right now. Gemini's a lot of you. It's like empty cup vibes. So I don't feel like there's a whole lot of love. But I feel like you're the one that kind of brings that peace, love, and light energy. Because the song on this is, Where is the Love? If you know the song, look it up. Very upbeat. Geminis, I don't feel like you're feeling this energy, to be quite honest with you. I mean, if you're dating, you're dating. Hey, great. If you're not, you're not. I feel like you're rather indifferent here. With that Four of Cups energy, I almost feel like you don't know what it is that you're kind of interested in anyway. This is like if you're thirsty or you're hungry, but you don't know what the fuck you want. It's kind of like that. Some of you, the mindfulness here, so, you know, drink more water, Geminis. Moisturize, hydrate, all that good stuff. Now, Geminis, for some of you, if you're like a religious person or you believe in angels, I'm telling you all the time, Geminis, believe in angels. I almost feel like that's the sort of vibe with you. Your intuition is so on point. I don't know if you're realizing that, Geminis, or not. But this isn't something that you're like really like mindful of, you know what I mean, Gemini? So you could be having some amazing dreams, you could be having some good inspiration right now. It's a very interesting vibe for you. That is, I don't think you kind of understand the sort of positive vibes here. Someone's definitely sending you a lot of peace, love, and light, but it counterbalances a lot of that sort of stuck, stagnant energy with regard to you, Geminis. I don't feel like it's an overly dramatic energy. So those of you Geminis that aren't feeling that, I feel like that's what makes the difference with you. Some of you need to wear more rhinestones or like sequins. I feel like that kind of deflects the energy on you. Because it's like I see you with a lot of like, it's like mirror ball energy, Geminis. Go out, party, do your thing, Geminis. I don't feel like you should really stay stuck or stagnant. I love your energy, Geminis. It always feels like you want more. But I feel like that's more cross-watcher energy. I mean, Geminis, if you're not living your life out loud, you're not living your life out loud. It's kind of like that energy, right? Anything else for Geminis here? Page of Wands. Change of thought, change of philosophy, looking at things differently. This is like new options or new opportunities, but mindfulness moving forward. What's the vibe? Gemini, someone definitely feels like you get far more attention than what you need. So some of you with regard to the dating vibes, that's why I feel some of this is so secondary with you. Some of you mindful of that King of Cups energy. So you could be dealing with it feels like Scorpio energy, but that's just someone that's wearing like a mask, right? So, damn. Some of you, maybe someone isn't single, or they're very messy, overcomplicated sort of vibes here. Over the Page of Wands, there's the Knight of Wands. Trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. The Chariot vibes, Archangel Michael. There's the Ace of Pentacles. There's the Two of Wands. There's the Wheel of Fortune. The serendipity with you makes you far more interesting. Some of you, this makes you... Geminis, I feel like a lot of you are very hard to read. I feel like that's what changes up the vibes with you, Geminis. Some of y'all listen to your favorite Pink music. That could be inspiration with you. There's the Six of Pentacles. There you are, Geminis. There's the Queen of Pentacles. There's a Magician energy. Over that's the Ten of Pentacles. Someone knows something, but they're not saying anything. But I feel like that's weighing on their mind. That's weighing on their consciousness. That could be that kind of spiritual vibe there, Geminis. Especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio in particular. Look, if you don't know your value or worth, there's some motherfucker out there that'll figure that out. The Sun. The King of Wands. Someone knows they missed out on an option or opportunity with you, Geminis. But I feel like you're fine with that. That's what makes the difference with you. Some of you, this brings out better options or better opportunities. It really does. Gemini, some of you, you're not going to necessarily find happiness in that relationship or partnership until you sort of figure out what the fuck is important to you. That's what makes the difference with regard to options or opportunities with you, Geminis. It's a very fertile energy. It's a very fertile energy with you, Geminis. But at the same time, it's... you're having to move through some pretty... thick energy here, Geminis. I feel like you climbed the mountains. This is like the nice little sort of easy part. This is like the walk before the run type energy here, Geminis. I like the Virgo vibes with you. You're just kind of doing your own thing. So those of you, if you're not living your life out loud, it's kind of like that energy when it comes to options or opportunities with you. Especially my creatives, right? Gemini, some of this is so secondary with you that you're not even like aware of it. I feel like that's where your sort of faith, love, hope, trust, the power of positivity with you makes all the difference. There's way too many missed opportunities here, Geminis, but I don't feel like you missed out on anything. So that's like the mindfulness here. So that's why I never feel like it's lack of options or opportunities with you, Geminis. Just for some of you, it's the energy around it. You know what I mean? Trusting your instincts and your intuition. That Scorpio vibe. Scorpio knows something. They're not saying anything, though. There's the King of Pentacles. There's the Emperor vibe. There's the Queen of Cups. Some of this is so fucking secondary to you. But Geminis, I feel like this brings about like better options or better opportunities. What is the name of that movie? There was a movie years ago. It was about it was about an actor, right? They go to the audition, and someone he was dating or someone that he knew. I think it was like a rom-com type energy. But the question was, did you find them attractive, right? And the whole sort of vibe on that. So you're like being judged, you're like being looked at, you're like, you've got all this sort of attention on you without you even realizing it. That changes up the whole fucking dynamics with you. Some of you, this makes you far more interesting. It's like sequins vibe. So for fuck's sake, Geminis, wear your sequins. This is like mirror ball energy. Um, so that's the Sarah McLachlan album, right? So damn Geminis. Go do your thing, because some of you, this don't have fucking thing to do with you. Some of you it's like messy fucking options. Some of y'all mindful of that King of Cups energy, that Scorpio vibe. Someone knows something, but they're not saying anything. So I don't feel like that's a rather trustworthy type of relationship or partnership. There's the Five of Pentacles. You like switch everything the fuck up. Just sort of being you, Geminis. I expect a lot of good creative energy from my creative Geminis. That feels like turn that frown upside down, but I don't feel like that's your sort of energy here, Geminis. You're taking a different approach to things. Some of you really knowing what it is that you want with that Ten of Cups. I feel like that makes the difference. So those of you that's had that conversation, something's definitely switching up on your behalf. Those of you with rules of retrograde. See, that's the thing. The Scorpio energy knows something, but they're not saying anything. So someone around you is stuck in a very fucked up sort of vibe. So don't attract that energy into your life here, Geminis. It's not a very happy vibe. This is also that energy if someone's watching you, someone's watching them watching you. So some of you, someone isn't even fucking single. So some of y'all mindful of that sort of secondary energy. Damn, Geminis, you're attracting attention without even trying. But the energy around it isn't very fucking positive. So counterbalance that fucking energy. I don't know. If you're going out somewhere, wear your favorite sequined outfit. Your favorite sequined pantsuit, dress, whatever the fuck you got going on, Geminis. That's a beautiful serendipity with you, Geminis. Whatever your sort of guidance energy is. And God blesses you when he distracts you with something. So, I guess stay distracted, Geminis. Do we want a song on this, Geminis? Anything Pink? Anything Sarah McLachlan from the Mirrorball album? Any of your favorite show tunes? Yeah, 41 energy, play energy. Again, with the Trojan horse vibes as well, Geminis. It's a fertile energy too, Geminis. So some of y'all be mindful, make smart choices out there. You're good. You're good. You're good. Peace, love, and light, Geminis. Peace, love, and light.